Good morning, everyone. This is Robin Pike with Crafty Stamper, and today is July 19th, 2025. And so I wanted to come to you today and make this box. If you followed me this week, you know we've been making all of our cards and our note cards and our little Hershey bar holder that we're going to put inside our box and give to our friends and family or whatever your thoughts are about what you're going to do with it. And so I'm going to give mine to a friend that has had a birthday, and so I wanted to give this as a gift, and so I thought that would be a nice gift to give. So that way she could pull it out anytime. If she needs a birthday card, then she could pull a birthday card out of here, or if she just needs a little thank you card or just whatever that she might need, then she could pull it out of here and use it without having to go to the store and buy a card. So anyway, so let's go ahead and let's get started. We'll start making the card here, or the box, and I'll put that aside. And I'm out of the crumb cake paper, so the cardstock, so I've got to order some more. So today we'll be using pecan pie. Let me get out my paper trimmer. We're going to do some cutting here. And so we'll start with the lid, and we need to cut it to 8 7/16. So that's just a little mark before the half. Right before the 8 1/2, the little mark here. I know it's kind of hard to see, but and then this one is going to be 7 1/16, and that's just a little mark past the 7. All right, so we've got that done. That's our lid, and then our base is going to be 9 7/8. And 8 1/2. And it's already 8 1/2. Okay. So I've got that done. So we can move this out of the way. We can bring in our Simply Scored. And get our stylus here. Okay, so on the base, it's going to be scored at 1 and 2 on all sides. And I would like to thank the Paper Pixie, because I got her instructions and are using those. She had already made a cute card box, and so just want to give a shout out to her. Okay, so we've got that one done. And then over here, we're going to score at 5/8. And at 1 1/4. And then 5/8. And 1 1/4. Let's see, one more. All right. So now we can put this up, and we'll go ahead and do our cutting. And we're going to, on the long side here, we want it to be the long here. And the lid will look like this when we get finished with it. So from here, we're just going to start cutting. We're going to angle cut up through here. Just cut it through there and up through there. And then we can angle cut that. And then cut this part off here, and then we're going to angle cut that. I got that a little crooked. Okay. Now we're just going to go up through here and cut. And it's going to be the same way. And then just angle cut that. Angle that. Angle that. So then we should have something that looks like that. So let's go ahead and do the same thing over here. Hope everyone's having a good day. We haven't done a whole lot around here this morning. It's kind of stormy looking, so we've had a little bit of thunder. Looks like it's fixing to pour down rain. Hope it's pretty where you are. All right, so we should have something that looks like this right here. And except I need to angle cut this. All right, so that should be done. Now let's get our base out. And we're going to do the same thing. So do y'all like to make the 3D projects? I do enjoy making them, and especially, I guess my favorite time to make them is during the holidays, because I love decorating for Christmas and then for Halloween. The little boxes and stuff are so cute when we do that. All right, so let's go this way again. I'm going to come up through here. But I do enjoy making them then. Leave me a comment. Let me know which box is your favorite to make, or which 3D item. And y'all, if you leave me a comment, I am going to pick someone out of the comments and stuff. And if you like and share and all of that, I'm going to pick someone to win one of the boxes, and I'm going to send it to you. So if you would like, share, subscribe, and comment, that would be awesome. I'm trying to grow my channel, so that would definitely help me. All right, so let's get all of this out of the way. And so we should have something that looks like this right here. Okay. So we're just going to take and just fold these in here. Give it a good crease. That just kind of helps to make it go a little bit easier. And then let's do this here. Okay, so from here we're going to get the glue. I should have got another glue bottle, but what we're going to do is put glue on the outside pieces here. And then we're just going to put them in here. And then all of this is going to fold over. So we'll put that here, and then that folds over. So let's go ahead and start that. I'm gonna have to hold it for just a minute. Let's get the other one going. I know my fingers are in the way. I'll hold that here for just a minute. And then I'm going to put a little bit of glue up in here. And then that's going to fold down over that. And I think I've got clothespins here. Then I can hold it and then move on. Okay, so now we can just add a little bit here. And then add some here. And let me get a few more here. Alrighty, we'll just set that aside and then we'll come back and we'll put the other sides on there. And so from here, we're just going to be doing the same thing. So we're just going to put glue here and here. I have to put some glue up here. So we got our glue there, and then we're just going to flip this over. And make sure the corners are good and not out of line. More clothespins. Okay. And then we'll do the same thing over here. And once we get this put together, we can start decorating our box. I hope you've enjoyed watching my videos this week. It's been fun. I enjoy creating and adding to each day. Okay, I'm just going to make sure that that's lining up there. Okay, and it is. So we'll move that aside. We'll get this bucket over here. Take these off. We'll add the glue here. And put the glue on this side here. And then we're just going to fold that down. Okay. Now let's see if we can move back to this one. If it's set up. Then let's put some glue on this. And then we'll just put this on in. The box comes together really good and very easy, not hard at all. Okay. All right. So now we're going to take this. It should be set up. We'll just push in. Okay, so your box should look like this when it's finished, or the box lid. Okay, so from here, I need to make sure it fits. I don't want to go through here and have it all decorated and me have messed up or something. So we definitely don't want to do that, do we? Okay, there we go. It's a good snug fit. Okay, so from here, we're going to take our white cardstock and use the embossing folder Forever Plaid on it. And so I did use dimensionals. So let me get the dimensionals. And then we're just going to pop this up. Let's see. This stuff I need to. There's one that's embossed and then one that's debossed. And this is the one that's debossed here. So I want to put the raised side up over here where you can see the lines real good. Alrighty. I use this embossing folder quite a bit. That and the corrugated embossing folder that we have. That's another good one too. But I like this one. Alright, so we're just going to center it up on here. And then I've already went and cut this out using our die cut for it. And I'm going to get our crumb cake and just go around the edge of it just to kind of darken it up. And you can do this a couple of different ways. You can just go around using your pad like this, or you can get your little sponger and sponge around it. Either one works, just whichever one that you're more comfortable with. Okay, we've got that, and we're going to go ahead and put that down, and we're going to put that on dimensionals too. So let me get them back out. We'll put them here and here. So if you've been watching my videos this week, you've heard me talk about Maggie, my golden retriever. And I took her to the doctor yesterday. I had an appointment. And so she's been itching really bad. So I gave her some allergy shots. I didn't. They did. They gave her not an allergy shot. Why am I sitting here saying allergy shot? They gave her some medicine to take for the itching. So, and she seems to be better already. So yay for that, because you know how it is when if you have a dog and they start itching and scratching and everything. So it can be kind of rough. So I know it is for them too. And so here I just put 3 of the colors together. It doesn't matter which colors you choose, just whichever one's your favorite. On the other one, I changed it up and used the other colors. I used 2 of the other colors, which was Strawberry Slush and Flirty Flamingo. And then this is Fresh Freesia and Petal Pink, and then Daffodil Delight. So we're just going to set that there. And I've already got my flowers cut. So we're just going to start piecing them in. So this one I kind of go right in here. And then we've got this one here. And get it unhooked here. So we'll just put that one underneath here. And then I've got a few other pieces. So let's go ahead and put these down. Let me get something, just wipe the glue up. There we go. Okay, and then from here I'm just going to put this little piece here down. And we're just tucking this underneath our flowers here. And I've got a little white one I'm going to bring in and give it something besides to kind of give it a pop of a light color here. Okay, we got that there, and then we could cut a little piece and set it over on this side. So you're just kind of making your own arrangement here, just whatever you like. I think that looks fine there. And now we're going to get our other little flower I have here. And these are my favorite flowers. If you've been watching me, you know that. Anyway, I just love those. They're just so cute. All right, so got a little bit too much glue there. All right, so I'm just going to kind of stick this one up in here and just kind of let it hang off the edge here. Oh, and I forgot to put glue on this one. Sitting here talking and forgot to put glue. We have got glue all over my fingers right now. All right. Kind of wipe that up a little bit. And then we're going to get another one of our little white flowers. Get it glued down. Then we're just going to cut another one up. Just kind of do like we did up there at the top. I'm just going to kind of put this one right in here. Okay, so from here, we're going to take our little flowers. I've got several little flowers cut up here. So we're just going to place them around. I've got one stuck to my finger. My fingers are so sticky right now. All right, we can just place one here. And then put one right in here. And we'll put one right here. If I can get it to stay without sticking to me. I'll stick one down here. And then I think I may stick one. I was thinking right in there. I don't know. I think that looks good. All right. So let's get our thread here and make us a cute little bow to put on it. We'll just make a double bow here. If my fingers don't stick to everything. Because right now, I'm wanting to stick to everything. Okay. find our glue dots here. If we can get that, probably should have tried to straighten up the thread before I want to curl around. All right, I think that's good. All right, so there's our box. We've got it decorated. We can put some of our cards in here. Let's grab some of them out here. And if you want to, you can mix and match the colors of your flowers. You could do that one, and I don't know, you could put that in there. You could put a yellow one in here if you wanted to do that, or you could put all the same colors in there. It's just totally up to you. But we could just put these in here. Got these, and we'd have to do our envelopes. But we did do those. I showed you those the other day, so we won't do that today. And we'll just put that in there, and then put our little top on here, and then we'll have our box all ready to give to someone. And there you have it. So I sure do appreciate you hanging out with me and being here this week. And it really, I don't know, it makes me happy to see that someone's watching my video. So I do appreciate that. And like I said, I am going to do a drawing. So, and I will post it on one of the videos, I guess, or I'll send it. Maybe I'll just send a message to the person who receives it. So, well, all right, guys. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I hope you have a great weekend, and I will see you next week. Talk to you later. Bye.